Hello, my name is Betty Olazabal, and today I will be speaking to you about two different types of speciation modes, allopatric speciation and sympatric speciation. So let's start off by defining what speciation means. Speciation is a process in which a new species will arise from a previously existing species. This new species is distinct and new from other species enough to be its own. Speciation on a phylogenetic tree is indicated by nodes, and this indicates the speciation event happening. And this is where a species splits from their ancestor and becomes a new and distinct species. Now let's talk about one speciation mode, which is allopatric speciation. This mode of speciation occurs when biological populations of the same species are geographically isolated, and this causes for a new species to arise. And this prevents genetic exchange to happen. There are two allopatric speciation modes. The first one is dispersal allopatric speciation, and here a subpopulation of the ancestral species migrates across a geographic barrier to colonize a different location, which then within time diverges to become a new species. This is also very similar to the founder effect. The second mode is vicariance, in which the ancestral population is divided by a geographic barrier and in time diverges to become a new species. Now, these are a couple of examples of allopatric speciation. Right here you see dispersal happening, and this is an example of the Hawaiian Drosophilidae, which is also an example of the founder effect. This other example here is vicariance and is the evolution of different crabfish species caused by the Isthmus of Panama, which divided the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, which also links South America and North America now. Now, the next mode of speciation is sympatric speciation, which is a process where a new species evolves from a single ancestral species while both inhabiting the same geographic region. Polymorphism is usually a part of this process. This incites the genetic variation within the ancestral population, which causes a new species to evolve. A very popular example of sympatric speciation is maggot flies. The maggot flies mated on hawthorn plants that are native to North America, and then apple trees were introduced, which allowed for maggots to evolve and mate on apple trees. This gave rise to a new species of maggot flies. Genetic differences evolved, and hawthorn flies and apple tree flies don't mate and have evolved to be separate species.